What's up guys, Trash Fisherman here with another video for you guys. You may see that I'm not in sunny Thailand as usual, even though it's a bit sunny. I am wearing a hoodie. I'm in the US, I'm actually in Greenport, Long Island in New York, and I'm actually gonna try and catch my very first decent sized shark off the beach. It's something I've never done before, and I tried it 2 summers ago. Wasn't as easy as I thought. This time, I'm prepared. So stay tuned, and I'm sure all of you guys will enjoy what's coming up. Alright guys, so here I have my shark rig set up. I have a 7/0 circle hook, perfect octopus hook. I think it's a bit small, but I bought some bigger ones, so I might change them out. To 174-pound wire, and then I have a 120-pound mono leader with a single bead on it with a snap swivel and a 3-ounce weight. And then as my main line, I have 50-pound braid. So hopefully it's good enough for the sand sharks, because I don't want to go after anything too big and crazy, but at least a decent sized shark would be nice. So far right now I'm fishing in the Peconic Bay, which I don't know if there's any massive sharks in here, but I think there are some, so I'm going to put on some small pieces of bunker chunks. So yeah, let's hope I can get something. So here, I don't have my tripod with me, so I can't show you guys what I'm doing, but here, tail's off. I'm just gonna put on a small chunk, about that size to start with. I know it's not the usual shark stuff you see, but like I said, I'm not going after something too big, too crazy. Just want to catch a shark off the beach. So, hook through the top. Hook through the top. Let's cast this guy out. Now all we have to do is wait. That was about my 3rd day of fishing. I had only caught a couple of sea robins the day before. Honestly, I was hoping for either a shark or a bluefish, because bluefish is a really good bait. But the fishing was just really slow and really bad. So I was looking on Google Maps for other places to go instead. But after a while at the beach, I eventually was able to bring in this. These guys are why you check your baits when you're at the beach. They will ravage your baits and completely eat them. Freaking spider crabs. Alright guys, here I am, still around the Peconic Bay area. I'm at this place called Gull Pond actually. I've tied on a simple high-low rig on my lighter rod, not my surf casting rod, because I think that's a bit too much. I want to have some fun, catch something, just something that's not a sea robin. I've had no bites on the sharks. Hopefully there's some bluefish, something I can use as bait here. In my bag I got a couple of goodies. I've got worms and clams. Obviously the bait knife. And then I actually have bunker hooks in here, just in case bunker showed up. Because I've been told that bunker do show up around here, so I can snag some bunker. Alright guys, we got it rigged up. I have a 1 ounce weight on here because the rod is a bit light and there's pretty much no current here. So let's cast this bad boy out and see if we can get something. After almost an hour at Gull Pond with no bites or no nibbles, I lost my patience and went back to the beach to do what I came here to do, to try and catch a shark. While on the beach, to my surprise, I had a bite. I saw it in Gull Pond.
Yeah. That's something. Oh. That's something. Oh.
There we go.
No sea robin. No sea robin. Ooh. Can you tell by the pull if it's a sea robin?
Yeah, it is a sea robin.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sadly, that sea robin was the only fish I caught that day. I stayed and tried for a little bit longer, but the sandflies were just too much, and I had to go back inside for dinner. As an avid teenager, and to no one's surprise, I went to the internet to find answers. And surprisingly, there wasn't much about shark fishing in the area that I was in. Eventually, I found this article, which gave me some insight on what to do and where to fish. But sadly, this article was posted back in 2019, and it is currently 2021, so I was just a bit late for that. After seeing that quote, it made me realize I have to find the fish first in order to find the sharks. After a while of looking around, I decided to contact a friend, Captain Sloan Gurney, a charter boat captain who is very knowledgeable about the area, and I'm sure he would give me some helpful advice. Sloan had told me to go to this place called Cedar Point, but sadly it was just a bit too far for us to go. But then he also told us to try out Orient Point, which was a bit closer and seemed more reasonable for us to go to. Captain Sloan was very helpful about the advice that he gave me, but I still felt that fishing in the Long Island Sound would still prove to be the best bet for sharks. I had also gone to a tackle shop a couple days before, and the young man behind the counter had told me he had caught a lot of sand sharks from Shelter Island, near Conkling Bay, so I was also willing to give that a shot. Alright guys, so we're aboard Highliner Fishing Charters, and what's ironic is I finally caught my shark, but it wasn't off the beach, it was off a boat, so sadly, it doesn't count. But these guys are actually dogfish. Look at their cat eyes, and they actually have no teeth, just crushing pads, but they're still really cool sharks. Let's let it go. Hey guys, it was raining a bit, so I didn't bring my phone, but luckily Addison brought it. And while fishing for the sharks, I caught a freaking skate, guys. Finally, I had a break. I finally caught a skate. Sadly, I wasn't able to visit all the other places, as this was a family outing and fishing wasn't the main focus of my time during my stay in Long Island. But I managed to catch another skate that day, and I was super happy. Even though they are viewed as a trash fish in Long Island, I was still glad that I was able to catch something in the shark family. Please forgive my poor handling of the skate. This is something that I had never caught before and wasn't 100% sure about how to handle it, as there were spikes all over its body. I didn't want to get hurt, and I didn't have any gloves, So I picked it up by its nose and gave it a small toss into the water to make sure it headed out the right way, which it didn't. Am I gonna have to walk you out there? Come on. Off you go. Look at this perfect camouflage right here. That's a pretty decent sized skate too. Should I go grab his nose and drag him out?
Maybe.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there
he goes. Come on. There you go. You worked up your energy. All right. Off he goes. Woo! Yes! Something in the shark family.